You guys saw what I left on the chart last night, right? We were talking about coming back up to hit psychological ranges. I said be very careful with that 10 a.m. drop. Just be cautious. And they did the bad thing again, obviously. They went yeah, they got CME gap, there's that. But like I was saying the other day, like CME gap was never the target here. The target is the psychological ranges. CME gap just happened to be in it, but that's the purpose of the psychological ranges. So tomato, tomato, right? Same shit. Guys, just take everything off the chart, man. Disappear the CME gap, disappear everything. Literally talked about this 3 days ago. I went over all the alts and pointed out the psychological ranges. That if Bitcoin makes this move, the alt should make their move. If they don't make their move, then that says something about the alt. Right? Not showing relative strength against Bitcoin, probably not something you should be putting too much energy in. Oh yeah, I'd love to hear it. Now, why so quick? Right? Why such a quick move? You see the gap? Quick pop up, quick pop down. Right? Nothing to stop price. Don't really love is that maybe on higher time frames, but on small time frames, there wasn't really tons of vectors in those ranges. And like you'd have to go to the hour. This is probably a vector on the hour, but it's because it became a vector at the bottom. And it could not be a vector at all, actually. No, yeah, it is. So is the gap gone? Or is it still there? Range trading 101 here. Do we have a higher low or do we have a lower low? The most negative thing I can pull about this move is that we had a chance to get back inside that bearish channel and didn't. Bro, Daph, it's just you talk so much, bro. It's just literally like brain rot. So it's not that I'm trying to stop you from talking, is that I'm trying to stop you from talking long enough so that you can listen.
Yo, D, does it say anything about Bitcoin that it like broke through and tried to get back in it, and it wasn't like an instant rejection off the bottom of that channel?
I mean, it's not great. If it wasn't for the fact that we were coming up for these vectors, maybe. But that's just a clean, full vector recovery on the hourly. And then a wick to the top of the psychological range. I said, we're ranging right now, right? This is a range. We're ranging. I don't really expect to break out in a sustained way, but I would have liked to get back up to the top of the range at least. Right? That would have been nice because then the retracement would have brought us down and we'd still be inside of that bearish channel. But this, for macro guys, did nothing to make them feel better about price. If we come to the macro, we take a look. Not great. 50 MA on the 8 hour just wicked into range. So we've got to protect these lows. If we don't protect these lows, we're going lower, y'all. If we don't protect these lows, we're going 838. If we don't hit 838, we're going 80. 838 is where we run in the danger of changing this structure. That double bottom there is our last line in the sand before structure breaks. Right before it breaks our low, higher low, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. So defending these lows, today's job. And also defending those lows. Defending these lows also keeps our 3-day invalidation, our 3-day retracement in hand. Right? We didn't go any lower. 3-day retracement is still active. 1 day up, 1 day down. If we break this, then we can kiss our 3rd day up away, and we're going to sweep liquidations. That's when things get dangerous. If we break this, then all of the structure that we built, unless it's just a wick like we had in these prior accumulations, where's price action? There we go. So look at this price action here. Hit the bottom of the range, lower high, higher high, took out the low, but then came back into the range. Right? We've had deviations underneath. We don't like it because this is going to bring super bearish sentiment. But we look on the daily. It's just a wick. So for me, I don't want to see daily candles close underneath the bottom of our range. We wick down, I'm not going to lose my shit. But we don't want to close daily candles underneath there. And the bottom of our range is right, let me bring it down right there. Okay. But as far as yesterday goes, played out what we wanted. Like the recovery, gap recovery, psychological range recovery, CME gap recovery, an AM candle dump. Yeah, technically, structurally, we're still in the uptrend, Alex. It's just we gotta come back off of the hour and 15-minute to sort of see it, right? When you're too zoomed in, hard to see. Show me where I'm wrong, Indy. Come tell the class where this is not an uptrend. Teach me something. You blind or something? Or are you talking about something that's not on the chart? You want to specify a time frame, or you just want to say stuff? Are we on a 1 day time frame here? Don't worry, bro. If your short's gonna play out, it's gonna play out. You don't have to try to like gaslight Bitcoin into it. There's already significant weakness. You should be straight. I'll be right back. Give me a second, y'all.